There are many instances where a half-hour meeting, I was able to improve the financial outcome of the company by $100 million in a half-hour meeting. Population collapse is one of the biggest threats to the future of human civilization, and that is what is going on right now. I think the population collapse is a really big deal that I wish more people would think about. The thing that is actually more difficult, and that does make sleeping difficult, is that every good hour or even minute of thinking about Tesla and SpaceX has such a big effect on the company that I really try to work as much as possible, to the edge of sanity, basically, because Tesla's getting to the point where, probably will get to the point later this year, where every high quality minute of thinking is $1 million to impact on Tesla. So, which is insane. If Tesla's doing, of a sort of $2 billion a week, let's say, in revenues, sort of $300 million a day, 7 days a week.
There are many other people out there who can't stand this world of billionaires. They are hugely offended by the notion that an individual can have the same wealth as say, a billion or more of the world's poorest people.
I think there's some axiomatic flaws that are leading them to that conclusion. If for sure, it would be very problematic if I was consuming, billions of dollars a year in personal consumption, but that is not the case. In fact, I don't even own a home right now. I'm literally staying at friends' places. If I travel to the Bay Area, where most of Tesla engineering is, I basically rotate through friends' spare bedrooms. I don't have a yacht. I really don't take vacations. So it's not as though there's that my personal consumption is high. The one exception is a plane, but if I don't use the plane, then I have less hours to work.
You are mostly driven by really quite a deep sense of moral purpose. Like you've tried, your attempts to solve the climate problem have been as powerful as anyone else on the planet that I'm aware of. And I actually can't understand, you get all this criticism from the left about, oh my God, he's so rich, that's disgusting. When climate is their issue, philanthropy is a topic that some people go to. Philanthropy is a hard topic. Like, how do you think about that?
I think if you care about the reality of goodness instead of the perception of it, philanthropy is extremely difficult. SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, and Boring Company are philanthropy. If you say philanthropy is love of humanity, they are philanthropy. Tesla is accelerating sustainable energy. This is a love of philanthropy. SpaceX is trying to ensure the long-term survival of humanity with multi-planet species. This is love of humanity. Neuralink is to help solve brain injuries and existential risk with AI, love of humanity. Boring Company is trying to solve traffic, which is help most people, and that also is love of humanity. I really want to make sure that there is a good future for humanity, and that we're on a path to understanding the nature of the universe, the meaning of life, why are we here, how do we get here. And in order to understand the nature of the universe and all these fundamental questions, we must expand the scope and scale of consciousness. Certainly, it must not diminish or go out. We certainly won't understand this. So I would say I'm motivated by curiosity more than anything, just a desire to think about the future and not be sad. And I'm sometimes sad. I'm feeling, I guess, relatively optimistic about the future these days. There are certainly some big risks that humanity faces. The birth rate is far below what's needed to sustain civilization at its current level. There's obviously, we need to take action on climate sustainability, which is being done. And we need to secure the future of consciousness by being a multi-planet species. Well, I think if you want the future to be good, you must make it so. Take action to make it good, and it will be.